Dave Belchamber here again with part 2 of a series that addresses the lower point of attachment for side-mounted dive cylinders. In particular, installation of my Scuba cylinder lower side mounting system's BCD brackets onto a BCD. To begin, the BCD bracket is specific to left and right sides. The brackets are to be positioned on the BCD web waistband with the two hoops at the top, with the concave surface facing inward against the diver's hip, and the horizontal portion of the shelf-like structure facing forward. The BCD bracket should be positioned on the waistband as far back as possible, provided that, when both brackets are mounted, the shelf-like structures are parallel to one another. In other words, the BCD brackets should be located against the widest point of the diver's hips. Alternatively, the brackets may be positioned further forward depending upon diver preference. As you can see, I've already assembled the left BCD bracket onto my SCLSMS 75, and I'm ready to assemble the right bracket. I know it is the left bracket because the horizontal portion of the shelf-like structure is facing forward when mounted on the left side of my BCD. I'll use the distance from the center of the BCD to the back edge of the left bracket as a guide for locating the right bracket on the waistband. In the case of the SMS 75, start by weaving the waistband through the metal loop that holds the bladder. Note that I already have a non-disposable weight pocket positioned on the waistband. This is a convenient, streamlined, and comfortable location for such pockets, especially when utilizing soft weights. Now weave the waistband around from the outside of the rearmost vertical hoop. Again, in the case of the SMS 75, weave the waistband back through the metal loop that holds the bladder. Continue by positioning the waistband across the back of the two hoops and weaving the waistband outward through the second hoop. Now is the time to adjust the position of the bracket along the waistband prior to locking it in position with a tri-glide. Once in the desired location, weave the waistband through the first and second slots of the tri-glide and back through the second hoop. In the case of the SMS 75, the specialized tri-glide also secures the shoulder harness. I tuck the adjustable webbing beneath the BCD bracket to keep it from interfering with the cylinder bracket. Even so, the webbing is still readily accessible when adjusting the shoulder straps. Thanks for watching. Part 3 addresses how to position the cylinder bracket onto a cylinder.